Good afternoon, Gills fans. Welcome back to Gills in the Blood TV. It is another match day live with myself as Gills take on Rochdale at Spotland in the early kick-off today. Gills ravaged by injuries, especially in forward areas, so there's a couple of changes from the midweek defeat at home to Accrington. Team for Gills today is Jack Bonham in goal, a back four of Ryan Jackson, Jack Tucker, Connor Ogilvie and Thomas O'Connor. It then looks like five in midfield, so it looks like it could be Scott Robertson and Robbie McKenzie partnered to anchor the back four. Josh Eccles further forward, potentially in the 10. Carl Dempsey looks like he might have to play from the right-hand side, which he did on Tuesday in the second half. Alex MacDonald from the left. John Akindi's the lone striker. We do have a Dane Oliver on the bench, but we really are down to the bare bones. I think the bench is basically what we've got left. Trey Coyle is on there as another forward option, but I'm not sure how fit he is. And obviously Stuart O'Keefe still out long term. Jacob Mellis, Jordan Graham and Dominic Samuel, the notable absentees from recent fixtures. Spotland's not been a happy hunting ground in recent years, is it? It's 11 years since Gills won up there. That was the final league game of the season when we beat them 1-0 courtesy of Curtis Weston, which decided where we finished in the League 2 table in advance of the playoffs that we went on to win when we beat Shrewsbury in that playoff final in the May. Yeah, we're gonna be up against it today. I think we're gonna have to be resolute. Pretty sure we're not gonna have a lot of the ball again. Probably have to play on the counter attack, hit John Akindi as much as we can, and try and get McDonald and Dempsey round him, and maybe Josh Eccles, and see what we can pinch from throw-ins and corners. Would take a draw at this point in time, considering the team that we've had to put out and the injury problems that we do have. Right, bring your footage as and when it comes. And fingers crossed for a decent performance and a positive result in our last game now until the 29th of December. 7 minutes on the clock, still goalless. Chances at a premium at the moment. Rochdale's only one came from a long ball that Jack Bonham played. John Akindi tried to flick it on but got it slightly wrong and headed it the wrong way. The lad Stephen Humphreys, who used to be at Southend, drove 20 yards out, dragged his shot wide. Jack Bonham had it covered, and just shortly, a short while ago, Gills have just had their first half chance. Ball fell to Scott Robertson, edge of the box, snapshot straight down the keeper's throat after a small deflection. But yeah, 7 minutes gone, still goalless, not really a lot happening so far. Gills lead 1-0, Robbie McKenzie with a tap-in. John Akindi does really well, drives down the inside left channel, snapshot with his left foot. Keeper palms it out into a dangerous area. Robbie McKenzie cannot miss, 7 yards out, centre of the goal. 1-0 to the Gills. Gills should lead by 2. Robbie McKenzie's playing in the number 10 role, somewhat surprisingly. Josh Eccles gets the ball off Carl Dempsey. Robbie McKenzie drifts into space. Just watching the replay now, yeah, Eccles fizzes it into him to feet. Great spin, one-on-one with the keeper. I think the keeper saved it with his legs. Yeah, he's got a foot and it's gone out for a corner, but Gills should really be 2 in front. Corner now, which Carl Dempsey's going to take. He started the game really brightly, playing from the right-hand side today. In swinging, dangerous. John Akindi competes. It's headed clear, comes out to Josh Eccles. He's gone back to Dempsey, far side. Onto his right foot. Come inside to Alex MacDonald. Not the greatest touch. He's had to go back to Ryan Jackson at right back. Just stay with this. Diagonal far post, aiming at Connor Ogilvie. He's won his header. Alex MacDonald's flicked on to Robertson. Inside to the box. Carl Dempsey snapshot's been charged down. MacDonald's shot charged down. He's run through to the keeper. It's all Gills. It has been for the last 5 minutes. I think we've had 4 or 5 shots on target already, and we've only played 12.5 minutes. First corner for the home side after probably what's been their best bit of play so far, and we're over 17 minutes in. There the lad got on the left-hand side, tried to drop a shoulder on the outside of Ryan Jackson, tried to get the ball into the box. Jacko done really well, charged it down. The corner's been cleared by Gills as well. Long diagonal out from the Rochdale midfield out to this left-hand side, but it's miscontrolled and it's gone out for a throw-in. Gill still leading and Gill look relatively comfortable. Hope that's not commentator's curse. Gills do lead now by 2. It's big John Akindi gets the goal that his performance so far has deserved. Ryan Jackson with the long throw from the right-hand side. Connor Ogilvie with a little flick. Big John back to goal, chest it down, swivels, half volley past the keeper who gets hands to it but cannot keep it out. Rochdale 0, Gillingham 2, well deserved. Boys in red doing a good job so far. Another half chance for Gills, could easily be free. It's a long throw in, causing chaos. Again, the ball breaks eventually to Carl Dempsey. Left-footed shot from about 15 yards, centre of the goal. It's taken a deflection and gone out of play for a Gills corner. I'm not sure it was on target. The camera angle's difficult, but in terms of the best chances, it's still all Gillingham. Here's another ball into the box from Scott Robertson. Drifted out for a goal kick. Still leading 2-0 though, half an hour played. Best chance of the game for the home team comes from Stephen Humphrey, driving from deep again, goes past the challenge of Josh Eccles far too easily, plays in Alex Newby, inside left channel, drop of the shoulder, snapshot left foot, Jack Bonham saves with his legs and it goes out for a corner. comfortably the home team's best opportunity though and best passage of play. Gills could do with getting to half time now. Not that we're under the cosh, but just to get in at 2-0, regroup and go again for the second period. Last minute or so of the first period now. We're just waiting for the board to come up for injury time. Gills have got a free kick. Rochdale have had more of the ball in the last 5-10 minutes, but Gills are managing it really well in truth. Aside from that chance from Newbie, they've not really created anything clear cut. And we've just done well to pinch possession here, and Josh Eccles has been fouled. It's about 7 yards from the byline, 10 yards in from the touchline. Carl Dempsey's going to take the set play. He's gone short to Scott Robertson inside the box. Step over, thinking about a shot, can't get enough room. Another step over, deflected and got in! Gills lead 3-0. Scott Robertson with his first goal for the club. Should be game over. 3-0 to the Gills. Half time at Spotland. Do not adjust your set. It is correct. It is Rochdale 0, Gillingham 3 after a superb first half display from the boys in red. Defensively, we've been absolutely spot on, aside from one early lapse from Jack Tucker, where he played a loose ball across his own box. Aside from that, they've all been spot on, the back four and keeper. Jack Bonham's made one save when he needed to. The back four generally have been solid. 1 first headers, 1 second balls. Moving forward, we've been absolutely brilliant. We've had less of the ball like I thought we would, but we've got bodies around Big John Akindi, who's turned into the player we thought we was buying, nearly a year ago now. He set up one, he scored a goal, he's been a real handful, he's won pretty much everything, he's linked play really well. Carl Dempsey, the skipper's led by example again. Scott Robertson probably putting in one of his best halves in a Gills shirt. And yeah, like I say, half time at Spotland, Rochdale 0, Gillingham 3, thoroughly deserved. So just a case now of managing the game properly second half and making sure that we give the home team absolutely no chance of getting back into this. Some controversy over the third goal. I'm going to give it to Scott Robertson. It has taken a nick off Connor Ogilvie, but for me, his shot's on target, Robertson, so you give it to him. If it was him and it hit a defender, it'd still be given as Scott Robertson's goal. So for me, the goal scorers are Robbie McKenzie, John Akindi and Scott Robertson. Sorry, Connor. More footage as and when the second half starts. About a minute gone, second period. It's a penalty to Gillingham. John Akindi initially breaks through the middle, cuts back onto his right foot. His shot gets charged down. The ball ricochets back to him. It's the youngster Brearley just bundles into the back of him. It's a penalty. It's a Stonewaller. Big John's picked it up and he's going to take it himself. Here he comes now. The whistle's just gone. Slow run up. Straight down the middle. Keeper's fallen to the left-hand side. 4-0 to Gillingham. John Akindi doubles his tally for the day. Now gives him what? 4 goals for Gills. So he's got 2 on the day and he's doubled his tally for the whole of his Gills career in one afternoon. Gillingham 4 to the good with about 43 minutes still to play. 65 minutes played, still Rochdale 0, Gillingham 4. Not much happening. You can understand why. Obviously, Rochdale know that the game's up. They're still trying to get forward when they can, but they're not really posing a threat. Although, as I say that, they win themselves a corner. Gills managing it really well. Obviously being solid defensively, like I mentioned at half-time. Not giving the home side a chance to get back into this. Rochdale have made a couple of changes. 2 youngsters have come off, Brearley and Barr, who done all right, to be fair, both 17. They brought on some more experience, one of them being Matty Doan. But still 4-0 to the Gills, just under 25 minutes to play plus injury time. Corner comes in. It's gone out for a goal kick, I think. Or it might be another corner, but Gills still pretty comfortable. Set play for Rochdale, 25 yards out. It's a free kick. Stephen Humphreys gone for goal. Jack Bonham, big hand up, pushes it over. Comfortable saves, gone out for a corner. Rochdale's best moment of the second period so far. Free kick to Gills here. Robbie McKenzie does well, holds the ball up. He tries to back it using his body, gets him in between the defender and the ball, who drags him to the floor. It's going to be Scott Robertson's going to take it. Carl Dempsey's walked away. He's probably sort of 6-7 yards outside the box, just on the angle, our left-hand side. Here it comes now. It's a good ball from Scott Robertson. Connor Ogilvie gets head on it, goes up, and comes down comfortable for the keeper. Less than 20 minutes to play now. Still Gills 4 to the good. Nearly a 5th for the Gills. Some really good play on our right-hand side. It sees Scott Robertson released. A shift onto his left foot. Good drive. Keeper beats it away at a good height. Would have deserved that, Scott Robertson, because unfortunately it looks like all the sports companies are giving the third goal to Connor Ogilvie. I tried to give it to Scott Robertson, but everyone's saying it was Connor Ogilvie's goal. But Scott Robertson been really, really good today. He'll still get the assist for the third. That would have been the icing on top of the cake for the young Scotsman. But 8 minutes to play plus injury time. Gills still really comfortable, still leading by 4. Rochdale look like they've given up the ghost finally. Gills so close to adding a fifth again, and it would have probably been the best team goal we'd score certainly this season, and it might have been the best team goal in the league. It's got to be 10, 15 passes. Carl Dempsey then gets released through the middle, couple of step overs and drag backs, give it to Alec McDonald, right footage, trying to bend it far post, just doesn't come back quick enough. He's probably disappointed because he should hit the target, but Gills playing with loads of confidence now. 4-0 up, 2 minutes plus injury time to go. Gills have just made their first change. I think it's just to run down the clock a little bit. Not that we're in any danger of chucking this away. Declan Drysdale's come on. Will play centre midfield in place of Scott Robertson, who's been really, really good today, the young Scotsman. Like I say, deserved the goal. Unlucky not to get one, but will pick up an assist. Yeah, there's about a minute to go plus injury time. No clean sheet for the Gills. Rochdale have got one in injury time. It's the lad O'Connell. We defend the corner really well. Just looking at the replay. Big John Akindi, brilliant header out. O'Connell's 25 plus yards out, goes through a sea of bodies. Jack Bonham can't see it. Looks like it might have taken a deflection on the way through as well. Rochdale 1, Gillingham 4. Annoying in the sense that we won't get a well-deserved clean sheet, but it's not going to change the fact that we're going to pick up 3 points. Gills are responding to that Rochdale goal with a change. Josh Eccles has come off. Matty Willett comes on to run down the clock. Whether he'll touch the ball is another matter. There's 6 seconds left of injury time. Obviously, they'll be a little bit over the top of that now because of the goal and the substitution, but Gills are really nearly there. Full time at Spotland, it finishes Rochdale 1, Gillingham 4. As good an away performance as you could wish to see. Sends all us Gills fans off into the festive period with a little spring in our step. So many good performances all over the park today. Defensively, I thought we were spot on. The goal right at the end is frustrating, but doesn't take anything away from a really good defensive performance. It's a really good hit, in fairness to the Rochdale player. Thought the midfield 5 were absolutely spot on with and without the ball. And John Akindi, absolutely brilliant on his own up front. 2 goals, couple of assists, if you include the penalty that he's won for himself. And for me, probably man of the match. Most certainly his best performance in a Gillingham shirt. But like I say, that's a real team effort today. It's a really good performance. It's a really good win on the road. Right, that is enough from me. I will be back hopefully Monday to look back on today's win. Obviously, there won't be a video later on in the week because there's no preview ahead of the postponed fixture now against Peterborough on Boxing Day. But I'm sure I'll be back for the Northampton fixture the week after. If I don't speak to you before, have a very good Christmas. Keep looking after each other. And until next time, up the Gills.